Good morning once again. ગયા વિડીયોમાં આપણે ફિક્સ્ડ ઓવરહેડ વેરિયન્સના ફોર્મ્યુલા છ ફોર્મ્યુલાની વાત કરી હતી અને એ છ ફોર્મ્યુલા કઈ રીતે ગણી શકાશે કે છ વેરિયન્સ કઈ રીતે ગણી શકાશે એને આજે આપણે જોઈએ છે. એક્ઝામ્પલ નંબર 3 as I told you. So let's see the example. Following details are taken from the cost records of a company. Calculate fixed overhead variances. So here standard and actual information is given, and this is the example, friends, where all the formulas, all the variances are possible, and the most important example for you from examination point of view and overall inclusion point of view. Inclusion means total all the variances and all the topics are included in this example. Very important example, and we can say easy example also. So let's start. So we are having total 4 items of standard and 4 items of actual. So before calculation we are required to make some calculation, and that calculations are this. So first, standard recovery rate. You know that there are two kinds of rate, on the basis of hours and on the basis of units. So here first we calculate on the basis of unit. So 2400 rupees total expenses and 3000 units is budgeted production. So 0.8 is standard recovery rate. Revised production on the basis of day, and also we required revised production on the basis of hours. Okay, as we discussed yesterday, means in the last video. So here revised budgeted hours is revised budgeted production on the basis of days, and here the basis of days, number of days are given, that's why calendar variance is possible. Okay, so 3240. How this is? For 25 days 3000 units are produced. So from 27 days how many number of units to be produced? That is revised budgeted production. On the same way, revised standard production is by the use of 4800 hours you can produce 3000 units. So if 5000 actual hours are there, how many number of unit to be produced? And that is 3125. So these are the basic calculation. One more now. Let's start the example or calculation of the variances. So first, variance is fixed overhead cost variance. Formula, you know that actual production into standard rate minus actual fixed overhead. So 3200 actual production into 0.8 is the rate, and 2600 is actual fixed overhead. So answer is 40 adverse. Now fixed overhead budgeted variance, as I told you, the simplest formula of this chapter, that BC minus AC. So budgeted cost, budgeted fixed overhead minus actual fixed overhead, that is 200 adverse. And third variance is fixed overhead volume variance. So standard rate actual production minus budgeted production. 0.8 is the rate we calculate, and that 3200 minus 3000 budgeted overheads. Okay, so 160 favorable. So here in this 3 formula there is no any use of revised quantity. Okay, only and only standard and budgeted, both these two figures are compared. Okay, and we are taking the base of actual base of production. Okay, so number of units and rate of number of units are taken. So this 3 formulas very simple, and you can observe here 40 adverse first, then after 200 adverse, and 160 favorable. So 200 adverse and 160 favorable, so overall 40 adverse. So here up to this level we are on the right path, and this is correct. If these 3 formulas are correct, then you go ahead. If this is not verified, then there is no any meaning to go ahead. Okay, so first, this is the first step where you verify your answer. Okay, so total of fixed overhead budgeted variance and fixed overhead volume variance is equal to fixed overhead cost variance. If it is satisfied, then go ahead. And then after you know that fixed overhead volume variance are categorized into three categories, and there are three sub variants of fixed overhead volume variance. Okay, so which are that three? Number one is fixed overhead efficiency variance, standard rate into brackets actual production minus revised budgeted production. So answer is 60 favorable. Fixed overhead calendar variance, already we have calculated the revised budgeted production and budgeted production. So 3240 and 3000, 0.8 multiplied and 192 favorable. And fixed overhead capacity variance, capacity variance standard rate revised standard production minus revised budgeted production. Okay, this two figures also we calculate. So answer is 92 adverse. Okay, so total of these three is equal to uh, fixed overhead volume variance. And now this is the verification. Fixed overhead volume variance 40 adverse, and then classified into 2, and 160 is classified into 3 categories. So here this example is over. Very simple example, and almost all the fixed overhead variances are included, and it is almost over. In the next video we will calculate some more example based on uh, this kind of variance, all these 6 variants. So here we discuss all 6 variants, and this now I'm going to close this video, stop this video, because video is become lengthy. May it is useful for you, helpful to you. Okay, whenever if you are having any query, any confusion, koi पण प्रश्न होय, then you can WhatsApp me, you can call me, and you can put your comment in the comment box. Okay, if you like this video, um, then press click the like button, subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed yet. Okay, to get more update of this kind of videos. Thank you very much for seeing this video. Bye bye.